After my last review of the Cowboy boots, I got a lot of emails through my website. A lot of you that saw the video were asking where I got my cowboy hat from. So I said, well, let's do a review of the hat and some of the crazy things that have kind of happened to me since I started wearing the hat. So before we get started, I need you to hit the like and subscribe button. Shows that you appreciate the videos that we're doing. We're working on getting some better lighting for the videos, but this will have to do for now. So make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get on with the review. The hat I'm wearing is called a Hollywood cowboy hat. I got it from American Hat Makers. It is by far the most comfortable cowboy hat that I've worn. And I have had cowboy hats from Stetson, Mustang, various others that were pretty expensive. This one here, not nearly as expensive and by far the most comfortable hat. This is a leather cowboy hat, and it's made by American Hat Makers. Nice stitching. It is weather resistant, although I did spray it with some waterproofing material. I'll have a link to the hats and to the waterproofing that I used in the description of the video. It has a nice leather hat band. It's ventilated. It's soft, but not too soft. There's evidently a wire ring put in through the brim that causes it to hold its shape. Now, one of the things that I did not think I was going to like when I bought the hat, and it turns out that that's not true, it comes with a built-in, sewn-in hat strap. Now, the hat strap's real easy to use. Just slides up and attaches on. I didn't think I was going to like this hat strap for the simple fact it seems like it would get in the way. But I do a lot of photography. A lot of times I'm up in the mountains, and in the mountains, the winds blow a little bit hard. I was just out in Tennessee. The winds were around 30 mile an hour at the top of the mountain, and the hat strap came in quite handy. I didn't have to keep chasing the hat down the road after it blew off my head. So the hat straps come in real nice, and when you don't need it, what I've found is if you just fold it up over the back, it sits right on top of the hat. It looks good, kind of helps the hat hold its shape. So it's more of a benefit than it is a hindrance. And if any of you have seen some of the travel videos that I've done, this will come in real handy for the simple fact we were up about a year ago up in the White Mountains of New Hampshire, and we took a ride up the Mount Washington Auto Road. It gets a little windy up there. When we got to the top of the mountain, the winds were gusting at 64 mile an hour. It was just a little bit breezy up there. So the hat strap will come in handy. It's not a hindrance. I've seen people do reviews on these hats, and they'll say, you might want to cut the strap off. Nope, this strap's staying on. Let's face it, if you're not strapped up, you're not enjoying life to the fullest. So I leave it on, leave it up on the back until it's needed. Keeps a nice shape on the brim of the hat. The other thing that's nice about the hat is when I do photography, the brim's high enough that I can actually get the camera focused under my eye without having to remove the hat. The other thing is too, if I put the strap on and there's a different angle that I need on the camera, I can just flip the hat off. The strap will hang around my neck, hold the hat on the back of my head till I'm done with the shot that I need to take. So it's a benefit, not a hindrance. So don't be afraid of that. The hat comes in 3 different colors. It comes in black, brown, and the color that I'm wearing, which is called copper. So I will put links into the description so that you can search them. I'm also going to put a link in for the waterproofing spray that I used. I used it on the boots and I used it on the hat. The hat is weather resistant. With leather, I do like to put a spray on to protect the leather a little bit better so you don't get any water stains. I had the hat on out in the rain the other day and the water was just rolling off. Now let's get into what happens when you put this hat on. Now I've always been told I have a face for radio, which makes sense. I did a talk show that was syndicated for quite a few years. A lot of people say I'm very unapproachable. A lot of people that know me know I'm one of the friendliest guys that you'll ever meet. I just have a rough voice and a mean looking face. Well, I put the hat on when I was out traveling and I pulled into a truck stop. Had to get some gas, walked into the store. To my surprise, everybody in the store was coming up and talking to me. Just out of the blue. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? A lot of them were truck drivers. I don't know if they thought I was a truck driver because I had the hat on. Not sure. But they just started approaching me out of the blue and started talking to me. Not sure why. Later that day, I stopped at a fast food restaurant. Went in, placed my order. I'm standing over in the corner waiting for my order to get ready. Another guy in his 20s went over, got his order. I'm standing out of the way, not bothering anybody, just waiting for my order. He comes over, starts to drum up a conversation with me. I don't know why. He just started shooting the breeze with me. I don't know if this hat makes me look a little friendlier. Not sure, but it's kind of interesting. So I wear it around town. As most people know, I really don't give about what I wear and when I wear it or where I'm at. So I wear it around. I live in a major city. Wear the hat out around here. Go into the grocery stores, some of the warehouse clubs, and you always have those people that are in there that are trying to sell you something. They're walking around, upgrade your electric, let's change your cell phone service. Most of the time, the people never approach me at all. They just look, say, no, we're not messing with this guy. Well, since I've been wearing the hat, the funny thing that happens is they're approaching me now. They're coming up approaching me, but not once have they tried to sell me anything. They come up and they start complimenting the hat. They say, this is a really nice hat. Where'd you get it? They start asking me all kinds of questions. Never attempt to sell me anything. I go on my way. I've never had so many compliments on a hat out of any of them that I wear. But this is a very comfortable hat to wear, so I don't mind. I wear it out everywhere. It's not too bulky. It's got a nice sewn-in sweatband for those hot days when you're out there. So like I said, we will put a link in to the description if you're interested. And let me show you the waterproofing spray that I did use that I'm very happy with. Didn't change any of the color of the hat, and it seems to be holding up really well. Okay, the product that I'm using to waterproof my hats and my boots is Guardmore. It's a water and stain repellent. It's good for protecting against dirt, water, stains on all colors of hats, footwear, tack, coats. If you have a leather coat, you can spray it down with this. You always want to check to make sure it's not going to discolor the leather that you're using it on. Most leathers are color fast. I guess there's some out there that aren't as well. So I did a spot spray on it, sprayed it all over the hat, under the brim, and I let it sit for about an hour so that it would dry. Once it dried, you probably only need to do this, depending on the weather that you're in, maybe every 6 months, maybe a little more than 6 months. And I will post a link in the description for this product. It's easy to get right off of Amazon. Like I said, I'm very happy with the product. It seems to be holding up well. The water just beads up and rolls right off of the hat. There's been no staining whatsoever. So again, if you get a chance, like and subscribe. Visit our website. We have all kinds of different product reviews. I did have a hat review on there. I'll attach this video to it since so many people have been asking about it. But it's a very comfortable hat. It's by far a lot less expensive than the Stetsons that I've been wearing, and it's actually more comfortable. So if you have any comments, drop me a comment. Any questions, you can drop me a line through the website, pawreviews.com. That's PAPAW reviews.com. Strap up, enjoy life. Stay tuned. We're going to try and come up with some photography videos to teach you how to use that DSLR camera that you got for Christmas. That's an expensive camera. We want to get you off the automatic mode on it. It's real easy to do. And we'll probably start those videos next week. Again, this is Papa, and we'll see you soon.